All right. So Victoria, tell me what grade you're in.
Second.
Second grade. What school do you go to?
Bremer Elementary.
Bremer? Who's your teacher?
Miss Manstrella.
Is she really nice? Do you enjoy school?
I really like writing because we're writing a chapter.
You're writing your own chapter about anything you want?
No, just you have to pick a topic, and my topic is gymnastics.
Gymnastics? You really like gymnastics? I saw you up there with your mats. Do you go to gymnastics every week?
Just on, not like Friday, the other day. I really like it because it's really an open space because there's a big floor and it's very, very big.
Do you go on balance beams, and what about, can you do any, I don't know what it's called, like tricks, or can you do like a cartwheel?
Back bend.
Back bends? So that's just when you stand and then you go back, and then
we're learning how to do a big one, you go over splits.
Wow, can you do the splits right now? Very cool. How long have you been doing gymnastics for?
Since I was two, I think, or 2.5. I'm not sure.
How old are you now? 8?
7.
You're 7. Okay.
I'm turning 8 in February 27th.
Oh, so soon. Very cool. So how do you feel about math in school?
I really like it, but some things are hard for me.
Math's always been something that I struggle with too, but once you get to, learn some different methods, and it can become easier. So what are you doing right now in math in school?
We're learning how to add add pluses and subtraction, but subtraction it kind of takes me a long time to learn because you subtract the number, but it's easy if you do 10 minus 10 equals 0 because you do 10 and then you minus it, then you have 0 left.
But it's a little harder than that now in school. Do you have to use a certain method when you do your subtraction problems?
What is method?
How do you set up your problem? How do you solve it? So if I gave you a problem, let's do 20 minus 10. How would you solve that?
20 minus 10? We're doing so we do 20, and then you minus 10 of them, and then you have 10 left.
So you're using phase 10 blocks?
Yeah.
Okay. When you do these in class, are you usually using actual blocks, or are you drawing like this?
We have paper and we do it, or sometimes we still have these little blocks, and they're little cubes, or there's hundreds or just tens.
Okay. So when you do your problems, how big do these numbers go up? Do these numbers ever hit 100? Or do these numbers always stay below 100?
They go at least to 70 and down. Okay. But I never did 70 minus something.
Right. So you're sitting still smaller numbers, right? What else are you doing in math? Are you doing anything rounding, or what did you do today in math?
Today in math? We were learning doing this.
You were working on that?
Yeah, but we have to do 3 stages. It's this, write a sentence, and then write Franco has 22 left.
So your final sentence that includes your answer? Okay. Do you ever work on story problems in school?
Yeah, that's what I have, the story problems.
Okay, so you'd be getting this problem from a story problem?
Yes.
So how do you feel about finding the information in story problems? Do you read them and know what to do?
She kind of sometimes she teaches them on the board, and then we have to answer a different one, but she tells me, tells the class at, we need to do what this is, but we have different numbers of her, but then she just says what to do on them. It's the same thing what she's showing on the board, but different numbers.
So she shows you a similar example?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you'll go through.
Yeah, but sometimes she doesn't do an example, because we learned this in math before, but she only does it once on the board, and then you can remember it and remember every time.
Okay. Is there anything else in math that you have a hard time with?
Nothing.
Nothing else? Okay.
Because we do really math station
Math
stuff.
station. So what does that mean? You do
Like,
a few different.
well, it doesn't really matter. It just helps you in math. It like, there's stations like you can do count to 100 or do like there's this little game. It's called Even Steven.
Mhm.
It's where you have to be adding what the card said. So the card says all ones, and then you roll the dice and see who gets it first, and then who gets it that gets the card. And it
Mhm.
kind of helps because you need to know what one means, like how many dots is it, because there's dots on the dice.
So do you like playing math games? Yeah. Okay, so maybe I'll be able to plan some math games for you. And what about, do you like having pictures to help you see things better? Like do you like to draw when you solve your math problems?
Yeah, but we're trying to not like do a quicker way.
You're trying to find a quicker way in school?
Mhm.
So that's why you're trying to do this instead?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
instead of drawing 20 circles
Right.
and then crossing out 10, that takes a long time. That's why we're doing these.
Yeah. Have you learned any other methods, or this is the only way? This is the only way you know how to solve this problem then? This is what
Well,
your
there's
teacher...
different problems. Like I can like do it, but it takes longer.
Right. So how about addition? Do you feel really confident on adding numbers?
Kind of.
So what about this problem? 53 plus 27. What would you do to solve that problem?
So I would draw. This is breaking. I already see it. It fell somewhere. And then I would draw 1, 2, and 3. So then I really like. After that, I draw 20. Then I would add 50. Well, I actually add the tens first. So I know this is 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80.
Okay, so you add up all the lines. So you add up your
Uh-huh.
tens and then you add up your ones.
Yep.
Okay. And then, so which one are you more confident with? Which one do you like to do more? Do you think is easier, addition or subtraction?
Addition.
You think addition's easier? Okay.
Because I know, so I know how to, add, in the zeros, because, look, you just add 10
Mm-hmm.
plus 10, and you take away the 1 and the 1, and then what is 1 plus 1?
2.
2, and then you say 20.
Oh, so does that work for any number? So what if you did
I don't do, subtraction, because it doesn't really make sense to
Doesn't
me how I
work.
do it.
So then you could you do this problem in your head like you just did this one?
Yeah.
70 plus
So-
30?
7 plus 3 is 7. So that's 10.
Mhm. So you'd have 10, and then this one you added a 0.
Mhm.
So then you do the same thing there. That's a
Yeah.
tricky one. That one's.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. So you think? So I want to help you the most I can. So do you think that the thing I can do to help you the most is help you with subtraction problems, and then we'll work on story problems to do these subtraction problems?